What is going on? We can't wait the full 5 minutes to start the stream when Peyton's coming in here hot, dropping 5 gifted before the stream is actually even starting. Appreciate it, Peyton. Thank you very, very much. Isaac, Loco, Jojo, Wiry, all getting gifted memberships there. Master getting a gifted membership. Welcome, Madmania A. Grandpa Gosu, the wise one. Snow Goose, good to see ya. Insane Joker, what's going on? I mean, literally just got done with dinner. It was a 12-hour day at work today. The last 3 hours was in a meeting. What the funny? Peyton, way too generous. Way too generous. I appreciate you very, very much. Wow. Another 10 gifted from the Becoming a Legend Peyton. Very nice. What's going on, Snow? Nicholas, good to see you. Sasha, what's going on? Love it, love it, love it. Thank you again, Peyton. All right. Let's get into this map. Let's kind of dissect things here. As much as a person with my 6th grade education can, anyway. Literally no change whatsoever on the top side. With they're calling it 89 GT now, so let's go 89 GT. SC, good to see ya. On this side, 1188, they did a number and they delayed 1818 and 1846 by random teleporting into this area and literally attacking all their marches, not letting them build where they wanted to. Fantastic job by 1188. There's one fort up here that's going to fall relatively soon. But as it stands now, Earth Camp has 1 pass into Kingsland. Fire Camp, 1 pass into Kingsland. Wind Camp, I think this is Wind Camp, right? 1 pass into Kingsland. So, I mean, if we're looking at the map, 3/4 of Kingsland is going to virtually be 1093 and their allies. I don't see 32 with a path into Kingsland. I don't see 1558 with a path into Kingsland. 2269, 2361, 3076. I don't know where they are. I'm sure they're going to try and get there, right? And 846 is trying hard to burn through forts here and get over to this lovely pass. I just don't know if it's going to happen. What's up, Bloody Mandus? How's the fight? Y'all having fun? I mean, all these right here. Where are they? Where are they? Come on, load. Right here. These Alliance Outposts. Overpowered. Over freaking powered. Oh, did you? Okay. Well, I mean, thanks for stopping in. It's always a pleasure to see you. You're welcome here to hang out anytime. Sad to hear you quit the game, but as long as you're happy in life, that's what matters. Alloys. Pew pew. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone is good at it. For me, it's Fall Guys. Yeah, Alloys. I think it's a safe bet that Alloys does quite well in most video games out there. But these just look. I mean, If you can put 2 million troops in there, right, and an additional 200 marches, even if the R4 has to shuffle marches around and refill with those reserve marches that are in there, taking these down is damn near impossible, I think, right? I mean, you rally it, you can have 10 people just jump right out of there and swarm the rally down. You can't reinforce the rally fast enough. If you swarm it, you're going to take heavy, heavy losses. I mean, this is stronger than a fort. So I have not played this KVK format, but it's my understanding that you fill it just like a normal garrison with your 2 million troops. And then you can fit another 200 marches in there. And the R4 then has an option to pull marches out of the reserve and add them to the garrison. Marches that are already in there. They don't have to walk to get in there, they're already in there. Right? So that has to be a very long and sustained rally. Well, if you got 1 or 2 players that are online with 7 marches each and max tech, all they have to do is jump out of there and swarm that rally, and that rally is going to die faster than it can be refilled. Guaranteed. It is not my birthday. My birthday is September 25th. So, I mean, I get it. I understand why they did this, right? And I don't know what that countdown timer is. Oh, okay. I see. Somebody putting an archer tower there. You know, I mean, it's you have to be a super coordinated kingdom to hold a flag against a swarm. But who knows? We'll see. Alloys is the next 1029 migrant. Door is open. Door is open. We skipped this pop-up. We're going to go into the next one. So, what, that 2 weeks? 2 weeks we'll be in matchmaking, I think. I mean, it's amazing that these guys have been going at it like this for over 24 hours. Yeah, I mean, Kingsland is anyone's game still, right? But with only 2 passes into Kingsland, with 1960 and 2049 group, it's going to be problematic. That's limited space in there. I mean, there's lots of mountains in there too. You can't even, you know, the thing I hate most about Kingsland is all the freaking resource nodes that are in there blocking teleport spots. It's such a pain in the butt. I mean, I would imagine once Kingsland opens, we're going to see everybody random teleporting. You know, 1188, 93, they're going to try and block GT from coming out of the pass here. GT, I don't know where they'll go. If they'll even... GT and 89, if they'll focus on 93 over here. Or if they'll try and get these other camps out first. It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a show for days and days and days. Okay, where the hell did all the armies go? It says there's fighting here. Where did it go? Where are they? Where are they? There we go. Right, Alloys? The second you clear a resource tile, another pops up right next to it. Exactly. What's going on, Happy? Should be a king skill. Wouldn't that be nice? Big Kane, good to see you. You guys don't know Big Kane, he also streams, does content. We're going to put a link to his channel in the chat here as well. If you're not already subscribed to him, please head on over there. Hit that subscription button when you get to his channel. Make sure and show him some love when he is streaming. Yeah, I mean, it's going to depend right here. It's really going to depend on who gets the pass first, right? I mean, if GT can drop a couple flags here, you know, that mountain looks really tall. I mean, you watch. Once Kingsland opens, there are going to be resource nodes or barbarian forts in every single spot you could drop a flag next to this. You just watch. Nothing pisses me off more than that. When you plan for days on a jump spot and have the perfect plan in place, and 5 minutes before Kingsland opens, a freaking level 9 or level 8 resource node pops up in the place you needed to drop a flag. Milky, good. What's going on? -2 degrees Celsius. Where the hell are you, Happy? I don't think anyone takes this zone. I really don't, Big Kane. I think it's going to be exactly, the battle lines are going to be exactly where they are until Kingsland opens. I mean, I don't see 93 pushing into 960 territory. They're mainly staying on their own territory, trying to get 960 and 2049 to chase them into the cities. I've heard lots of people say that when they're fighting in dot mode, it is very, very easy to accidentally attack a city. I think they have these 2 Alliance outposts here, and those would be very hurtful to rally and take down. So I think 93's play right now is just to make the main accounts in 89 GT take as many dead troops as they can. But we haven't seen a rally on these for, at least I haven't, for hours and hours. It's all open field fighting. I'm with you, St. Jolene. The only thing that appeals to me about this KVK mode is there appears to be the opportunity for lots and lots of fighting. But to me, pushing objectives looks very problematic. Now, when I say problematic, right, we're watching an AC'd Imperium, Super Imperium, top 3 kingdoms in the game possibly, type KVK. So in a lower seed, would it be easier to take these down? Time will tell. Yeah, 88 did a fantastic job with their strategy when that zone opened. 100%. Oh, Evil Clown, yeah, 93 wants them to come and fight in this area. But 89 and 60 they've kind of wised up to that. Early this morning, I saw a lot of fighting in these cities here. So they have learned. If you go to Home Kingdom and tap next to a resource node, you'll see the range. It's massive. Zoom in as much as you can and click near the node. Like with a march, I don't have any free marches. I mean, like if I have this march out here, is this what you mean? Okay, so let's try and go over by Lambeau Farm here. How close do we gotta get before it attacks? What are you doing there? Well, actually, let's put you back in there. Let's bring out a real march. No, why did it select those troops? Those weren't on the screen, dang it. No, zoom in on a resource node. Zoom in as much as you can. Okay. I don't know that anything is different. Oh, there's already a march in there. That's why it's not, okay. Huh, I don't know. I don't understand, but zoom in as close as I can. Tap the land around it. Yeah, but just because it says gather way out here doesn't mean my troop can't target this area, right? See, I click here, it goes gather. I don't know. Magnum Don, no. No, because 2489 and 60 GT are in the same camp, right? So rather than saying 1960, 2489, it's just easier to say 89 GT. I mean, we're just having a little bit of fun there, that's all. I hope it's not pissing anyone off. Yeah, I'm sorry, SC. My sixth grade education isn't understanding. I mean, we'll see, I guess, when we start fighting in KVK, but that's about a month out. I've just heard several people say, and I've never had that issue that I can recall, that I'm accidentally targeting cities instead of marches. But people have said that when you're even anywhere remotely close to a city, it'll target the city. So people I trust, so who knows? To be honest, I'm really bad at explaining what I mean, so it's all good, my friend. It's all good. All we know so far is Lilith is good. Lilith doesn't make money from pilots. They make money from the player buying the resources. Well, not buy. No, I guess they don't make money from that either. They make money from the player buying the bundles to have the speed ups to have someone pilot their account. I mean, I was saying yesterday, right? No matter how you slice it, I think both 1093 and 1960 have solidified their legacy in this game as two of the top kingdoms ever. I think 2049 is chomping at the bit to cement their legacy as well. So I think I honestly, and I'm not saying 93 and 1960 aren't hungry for a victory, but I think if anyone is not desperate is not the right word, but I think if anyone is hungry for a victory, it's 2049. Because they, in my opinion, have not yet cemented their legacy as one of the greatest kingdoms in the game ever. What's up, innocent boy? I agree, Nicholas Herman, 34. Watching, only 15 likes. Smash that like button. It is 100% free. Very valid point there, Master. I mean, if you don't like the stream, hey, smash that dislike button. YouTube counts it all the same. It's all an interaction. But, yeah, Redline joined Outpost stream earlier and wished me happy birthday. And I'll tell you the story behind that in a second if you haven't heard it, right? It's not my birthday. My birthday's in September. But there was a stream that Redline and I were watching John Wick live stream. And John Wick had to step away. So Redline and I were both wishing John Wick happy birthday in his stream chat. And he came back from the bathroom or wherever he was, right? And he sat down and everyone is wishing Wick Gaming happy birthday. And he was like, what? Why is everyone wishing me happy birthday? So ever since then, whenever I see Redline in a stream, whenever I join one of his streams, I wish him happy birthday. And he does the same thing. Well, Apple, that son of a biscuit, he played along with it today. Oh, Lambo, is it your birthday? I didn't know it was your birthday. I feel so bad for not wishing you happy birthday. Everybody wish Lambo happy birthday. I'm 53 frickin' years old. You think I want more birthdays than one a year? What's my prediction for the rest of KVK? It depends, Matt. It all depends on if 846 and their allies can secure another pass down here or not. if they cannot, it's going to be tough for 2049, 1960, and their allies. I mean, to be stuck in a corner of the map up here, it's going to be very rough. You know, it's far from over yet, but the kingdoms of 1818, 1846, 2142, 3096, they got some work to do down there. You know, the thing that strikes me as odd about this map is these two top kingdoms have to fight each other in this area here, while there are 4 other camps that have access to this bottom zone. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know, so 60 cannot go and help 1846. 1846 cannot come and help 60 and 89. 1093 can't send some of their forces down to help their allies. You know, not until well after Kingsland. Because you got these level 8 passes here. And then level 9s open up. Where the hell are the 9s even? So these level 9s then open up. So, I mean, maybe if Kingsland is not very good for 60 and 89, they somehow get through a level 9 pass and then get a level 7 pass from their allies. But that, I mean, that again, that would require their allies to have more than one level 8 pass in the Kingsland too. So it's going to be interesting. I was a 2489 fanboy until Apple left. Now it's just meh. So rumor is, and someone was saying this on Outpost stream, I've heard this elsewhere too. Rumor is that Chisgull is talking to Foe. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean just Chisgull maybe going to 2489 after 2293? Does that mean that entire group of players might be going to 2489 after 2293? I guess time will tell, right? What's the difference between an outpost and a flag? Happy, a flag you can put 2 million troops in it. An outpost you can put 2 million troops in it, plus another 200 full marches. And those marches can be used to reinforce the flag as the flag gets low. Those reinforcement marches can also jump out of the flag at any point in time to swarm down a rally. It's not a rumor. He made a video about it. I haven't watched the video, so until I do, it's a rumor. So I know there were 1254 players that left 1254 to go to 2268. Those two kingdoms always had a very good relationship. Then when the 2605 players came to 2268, there were a bunch of those former TR players that went to 2489. What's it say to those players if 2489 now brings in the same group of players that 2268 did, that caused those TR players to leave 2268 in the first place? They can be whatever, T5s, T4s, whatever. So I mean, happy it's like, okay, I'm going to bed now, guys. You know, I stuff my 7 marches in here and I go to sleep. Then any R4 that's online can use those 7 marches to reinforce that outpost if that outpost gets low. He said he migrated to his restart account kingdom until 2489 finishes their KVK, and then he'll go there. I I don't know. I mean, I'm just, when they migrated to 2268, I tried to put myself in Plato's shoes, and Plato handled it much better than I would have if the biggest content creator in the game was coming to my kingdom. He took it all in stride. He was very classy about it. But that, and I'll say boy, because Plato's half my age at least. Well, we'll call him a man. That man handled it very, very well. He had just quit his job to go full-time content creation, and then you get the biggest content creator in the game come to your kingdom. That's going to take away from your content if you're streaming at the same time. It's going to take away from your viewers. Right? He handled it very, very well. But I'm trying to now put myself in the shoes of those 1254 players who left 2268 because they didn't want to play with that group from 2605. And now if some or a portion of that group from 2605 that are now in 2293 go to 2489, if I was one of those players, one of those TR players, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. I would. It'd be like a slap in the face. What's up, Bommy? Mad Max, good to see you. So, I mean, again, I have not watched Chisgle's video. I'm just telling you my feelings on the things that I've seen in other chats and in Discords and in other places, right? So if any of those 1254 players who went to 2268 and then to 2289, or excuse me, 2489, are looking for a kingdom, come on in. Come on in. Yeah, Bommy, I think we're happy to have you guys. I think you and two of your friends are coming to 1029, right? And that fits a need that we have because we need players in your time zone. So I'm excited that y'all are coming. There was no shift in the map, at least the top section today, John Doe. Scrumpy, what's going on? I mean, there's been very little progress down here as well, but it's 1188's downtime now, so I think possibly where are they fighting here? Possibly 846 can gain some ground now. They got flags on fire here anyway, but they got a fort to burn through here, a fort to burn through here, a fort to burn through here. Once these forts get down to about 6 hours, they can just drop another fort behind it, and they can just, Appa was saying this too, just keep on building a fort wall here and slowing them down. I don't know that 846 is going to be able to get to this pass 8. Unless they do something super creative, right, and find a spot where they can drop a fort somewhere and, I guess, for lack of a better term, go at it from the backside. I don't think this up here. I don't think territory is going to be won or lost here anytime before Kingsland opens. No, I'm not hating on any of those kingdoms, Richie. I'm not hating on Chisgle and his group. Not one bit. I'm just saying if there are players who don't want to play with him there, come and talk. I hope the Packers have as good a season. Last year they surprised me. I thought they'd go 8-8. This year, I am expecting them to go at least 9-7. Or wait, they have more games, right? What, it'd be 9-8 now, right? Or 10-8 now. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. This is Chisgo's job. He's got to support his family. If he's not putting out content, putting out live streams, that's not supporting his family. Right? That's how he pays his mortgage. That's how he pays his electric bill. That's how he puts food on the table. I know he's doing other games as well, but he's known most for Rise of Kingdoms. So he needs to be in KVKs as often as he possibly can, and people don't want to see him fighting in a CC or a DC kingdom. They want to see these big Imperium fights, right? I mean, the unfortunate thing is the history there. Right? Let's explore that history. So Chisgo came to 1039 when I was in 1039. In the middle of KVK 1. That's when you could still migrate in the middle of KVK. 1039 was the biggest, baddest kingdom in the game at that time. Highest in power. They had the highest power player in the game, 400 million or so power with Solomar. They had at least 24 T5 accounts by KVK 1. At least. All spenders in the White Tigers. After KVK 2, when it was Chisgul versus Dragothian and Ronnie, I believe they were in 1016. And 1039 lost that KVK. Then halfway through KVK 3, when we were losing that KVK against 1093. Right, Chisgul and a bunch of fighters left to go make their own kingdom. I believe that was, 1075? Then then 1075 fell off the face of the earth after they left for a little while. Then they went to 1254. There were problems at 1254. No match found was a contributing factor to the downfall of 1254. Bunny's retirement, yes, that had a factor in it as well. Left 1254, they went to 2605. 2605 to 2268. 2268 to 2293. Now what? 2293 to 2489? Mentioning White Tigers makes me, yeah. I was in White Tigers. I was there. I was there for that. Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, I was already offline for the day, Sasha. We'd already lost that KVK, and I forget WhatsApp. I think we used WhatsApp in the alliance I was in. I get a WhatsApp text that Solomar was being zeroed, so I had to log on and watch. But yeah, what was it? Caesar and Freddy on the wall. But Solomar was just power. I'm sure he did, and his stats showed he did a lot of fighting within the kingdom of 1039. But when it came to KVKs, he didn't participate. The first KVK I ever had was in 1039, and we fought against Baba. And Solomar would log on. He would put his 5 marches out by a pass, and he'd log off. He'd go AFK. And people were so scared of him, they wouldn't even attack those marches. Right? I did not see him doing active fighting at any point in a KVK that I was ever in with the man. And the unfortunate thing about that kingdom is that After Chisgul left and took a bunch of fighters with him, that kingdom went to hell in a handbasket. They refused to clean up dead weight. And I would say at least 90% of the players left in White Tigers after Chisgul took the fighters with him were there just to suck up Solimar gold chests and other players' gold chests. They didn't do shit in KVK. But yet the Kingdom Council, the elected Kingdom Council, because they want it to be democratic, would not let us zero. Which is a complete shame. So we tried. I stayed there for at least 3 KVKs after. And we tried. We tried to right the ship. But it didn't work. So I went to 1052 after that. But, I have more fun playing in a lower seed kingdom now than I did playing in an Imperium kingdom in 1039 or even in 1052. Just because you get to know the players you play with on a more personal level, and that's what makes it fun for me. Yeah, are big fights like this fun? Absolutely. But in the same respect, I'd rather be in a smaller kingdom where I know if I'm fighting, others have my back. They know if they're fighting, Lambo's going to be there to have their back. Is that food? Mad Mania? You forget, I live in the middle of Wisconsin. It's nothing but hillbillies here. Lots of rednecks. It's Fish Fry Fridays. On Wednesdays, usually most places have a corned beef and cabbage. Sundays, most places have prime rib. I'm in 1029, Pojo. Yeah, and like Bonmi says here, right? A lot of these high seed kingdoms, all they care about are stats. They don't care about the individual behind the stats. Some are different. Right? And stats do not tell everything about a person. Which is why any players coming to 1029, we do a voice interview with. Mad Mania or Captain Stinkfist does a voice interview. Stats, you don't know how a player got their stats. They could have cheeseburgered for 5 billion kill points. Right? They could have got all those kill points after KVK was effectively over. We want to make sure that the players coming here understand what they're getting into and are on board with objective-based fighting. They're not running all over the place chasing kill points. You're a hunter? Yes, I enjoy hunting deer. I have more fun, though. I enjoy hunting waterfowl more. Ducks and geese. It's generally warmer out. You're not sitting in a deer stand at negative 20 freezing your ass off. It's a sandwich, okay. No lag is always fun too, right, Jolene? So here, and I'm just gonna show you this, right? This is the truth. Where are we here? Right, what do I say in here? In order for a kingdom to come out of KVK victorious, you don't just need people. You need the right people. You don't just need people, you need the right people. If half your kingdom is chasing easy kill points to pimp their stats, that's half of a kingdom you need to get rid of. The reason that we are effective is because we fight together and we all have the same objective. You know, we may only have 63, 65 main accounts in our kingdom, but we will gladly take on bigger kingdoms that have much more power, and we will still be effective against them because we're fighting an objective-based game. We don't give a damn about trades. If we need to get that flag down, we're going to get that flag down. I don't care if I take deaths doing it. We don't care if we're trading poorly in the open field. As long as we're accomplishing our objective, we're advancing our territory. I mean, there are some, you know, I heard 1254, they had game nights, they had movie nights, they had things like that. You know, there are some big kingdoms that have great communities like that. But a lot of these big kingdoms, and I've only been in a few, it's all about stats. If a monkey can't read the markers, it's a bad monkey. Amen. Amen. You know, I'll be honest, we get a little crazy at times. We swarm things we shouldn't swarm, but that's how we have fun. I would much rather take dead swarming a flag than I would send 16 rallies at a flag and have to break every single rally. You're going to take just as many dead troops sending rally after rally after rally at a flag than you are just swarming the damn thing in the first place. Drinking nights too? Oh, good God. I don't know if I can handle that. Bunny and Nugget together drunk? That had to be a party. Migrating back to KVK2. Let's see how it goes. I hope it goes well for you, Mad Max. I do. I do. You know, I generally advise people against migrating back to KVK2. The blueprints and everything that you can get in Season of Conquest KVKs, that's going to help your account more in the long run than migrating backwards and getting better stats, I guess. But hey, and here's what I tell everyone, right? If you're not having fun doing something, don't do it. Life is short. If you're in a kingdom and you're not having fun in that kingdom, find another kingdom. You got nobody to blame but yourself. I mean, I choose to stay in 1029 because I love the people here. They're like brothers. I mean, Mad Mania and I can get in a yelling, screaming, bitching, calling each other any name under the sun fight on Discord. And 5 minutes later, we're best friends again. Right? It's like family. Not that we've ever gotten in a screaming, yelling, calling each other every name under the book fight, but yeah, I mean, absolutely, Mad Max. If you got a group of players that you're having fun playing with and they're all migrating back to KVK2, hey, more power to you. You go have fun with them. It's a game. It's an escape from reality. It's a game. You should have fun playing it. Yeah, who sings all the time? Wolfie? Wolfie sings all the time? My ears start to bleed? Well, Mad scares me when he's drunk because he'll be just talking away a mile a minute, and then all of a sudden he's quiet for like 15 minutes, and it's like, Mad Mania, I'm about to go to sleep. Are you gonna be okay with R5? Hello, Mad Mania. Hello, hello. Are you there? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, pass the king. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Master, you think if England wasn't winning, he still wouldn't get drunk? Right? I mean, if they were losing, he would be getting even drunker to try and forget the loss. Have a bar in the dungeon. That's what I can do, right? We can change Mad Mania's command. Let's do that now. Let's figure out a command to change for Mad Mania. Right now, if you hit exclamation mark Mad Mania, it will say he's British, so he's always grumpy from not seeing the sun. But let's update that. All right, now let's see what happens. He's British. He's drunk if his football team wins. He's drunk if, that should be they lose. So he's basically always drunk. He's not sleeping, he's just passed out. There we go. And notice I did say football instead of soccer, Mad Mania. And I said his team instead of England because, you know what, there's only an English team when it's the European Cup or the FIFA Cup, right? So there you go. I will still call it soccer whenever I want. Actually, just to be a dick. There we go. Try it now. See, now Americans will know what I'm talking about. If Spain wins, just bubble your city for 24 hours. They'll get over it. What, man? Do we need to put a 30-day speed up in the shop for Master? Excuse me, 30-day bubble in the shop? Just bubble until KVK, then make sure you're on Alliance territory. So I need some help, guys. I need some new emojis, right? We've got a bunch. We've got some that we rotate in and out here as well. But I would like to get a few new ones for people to play with. The 4 ideas I have currently are as follows. 1 pump chump. That's for those folks who jump out of a city, let a skill fire off once, and go back into a city. Second one is FU Esmeralda. And third one is Appo's Lipstick Gang. What are your ideas for emojis that we could have on stream for members to use? I want the mad from the dungeon emoji back. Working on it. Pictures, YouTube, emojis, Electro King. Save and publish. Alright, Jolene, refresh the stream. Oh, you might have to wait a second. I don't see it in there. Hang on. Refresh the stream. There it is. There you go. What's up, Iceman? Apple lipstick emoji, yep. We need one of the new cheeseburger commanders, one of these. I think that would be a copyright infringement. I think McDonald's holds the copyright on those. Alright, is there any fighting going on down here? Well, we got a fort burning. I think there's a lipstick emoji, right? Right, and that's a YouTube one right there, so we can all just spam that when we're in Outpost chat. I mean, thanks to Peyton, we've got 15 gifted today alone. Peyton came in hot before I even started the stream with 5 gifted, and then dropped another 10 right after that. So once again, thank you, Peyton, if you're still on. Well, even if you're not, thank you. This is bullying. I'm just trying to eat my peri-peri. See, y'all eat this fancy shit. What did I have for dinner? We had, my wife takes crescent rolls and she lines them with pepperoni. And then she puts some cheese in the middle and rolls them up and you dip them in pizza sauce. That's what we had for dinner. Nothing fancy. I mean, even when my wife and I would go to fancy restaurants, it's like, yeah, I'm too scared to try this. Just give me a nice New York strip steak cooked medium rare, baked potato. Why are you so hungry? It describes a delicacy. It's like super easy to make, right? Pillsbury crescent rolls. you just put some pepperoni on them. Then you put a half a thing of string cheese in the middle. Then you roll them up, then you bake them. They're very good, don't get me wrong. I mean, my wife brushes the top with a little bit of butter and sprinkles some garlic parmesan on top, but hey. So here's my hangover cure, guys. What you gotta do if you're drunk, you just make sure you eat some pancakes before you go to bed. Those pancakes will soak up all that nasty shit in your belly. You'll wake up just fine. I don't know what you call those in Great Britain, if they have pancakes, buttermilk pancakes in Great Britain, or if you call them something fancy. Bryce would probably do the job too, right? Yeah, I mean, those Japanese, they drink a lot of sake. I don't know. I watched this guy play Warzone, Benny Central. He's from London. I watch him play Warzone in the mornings when there's nobody streaming Rise of Kingdoms content. And he always talks about how he loves coming to America because he gets to order pancakes. Best hangover cure is just more beer. That does work, Alloys, right? I mean, I remember back when I was 16, 17, we would do shots of tequila and drink beer all night long. You know, we'd probably stop drinking at 3 a.m. We'd go to Denny's. I don't know if you guys know what a Denny's is. It's like a Perkins. It's like a 24-hour diner. Right? And I would always get the number 2 breakfast with eggs over easy, bacon, toast, boysenberry jam, and a side of pancakes. You know, and that number 2 breakfast was the 2 eggs over easy. It came with your choice of meat, so it was always bacon. And then you got hash browns with it. And then I always ordered a side of pancakes. So we'd go there at 3 a.m. because we had to start work at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. we'd start work. This is back when I was 16, 17, working at McDonald's. Start work, open the restaurant. An hour and a half into work, I'd be asking to take a break right away. And I'd wolf down another entire stack of pancakes. And I mean, it was rare that I had a hangover. And we would do that every Friday, every Saturday night. You know, me and 3 other guys. we were always the four that would open the restaurant, so we'd just drink until 3 a.m. Get off of work at 1 in the afternoon, go home, sleep for a couple of hours, do it all over again. But I can't drink tequila straight to this day. It makes me sick. Bring the jet? Alloy's got some resources to burn through in a KVK first, he says, right? I mean, it'd be hard to leave a kingdom when you've got 5, 8, 10 billion resources. It'd take days to give those away. Trying to get them to take this pot, but we didn't do it. Hey, maybe we'll face you in a KVK. They gotta go in on the next one, right? Hey, what do we got, Mad? We got 5 people coming to this kingdom still before our next KVK? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You don't want to know, Happy. No, I'm just kidding. Alloy's in 2268. In the land of YouTubers. I just left a kingdom and gave away 10 billion resources. Now, oh yeah, that's no bueno. No bueno. So two of the players we have coming in before our next KVK are at 10 billion kill points. 2 are at 5 billion, and 1 is at 1 billion. So not bad, not bad. Hey Cortez, I'm sorry I missed you coming in earlier. Good to see you. Oh, 1 at 8 billion kill points. Okay. I was reading that out of the corner of my eye, and it looked like two letter B's right next to each other. Yeah, Master, I've been trying to get Alloys to come here for, over a year now? So he knows the door is open. Maybe if I keep letting him beat me in Fall Guys, it will convince him to come here. Y'all know when I play Fall Guys on Fridays, I let him win, right? And it's all part of the master plan. Speaking of Fall Guys, I think we're doing Fall Guys again this Friday, so Epic Games, it's a free game for those who are on PC. I believe others who are on PlayStation and Xbox can also download it for free. .6 health or 1.4 all damage for Archer Armament. It depends what the other attributes are, Happy. Did you post them in Discord? I mean, all I would, if the other attributes are similar, I would go all damage. Yeah. I mean, we're playing games just for people, team games, right? But if we get I think the minimum is 20. If we get 20 people playing Fall Guys on a Friday night, all on Discord, giving each other shit, right? And you know, we could put resources on it if we're all in the same kingdom. You know, everybody, well, I don't know, put in 5 million of each resource into the pot. Play 10 or 12 games, highest average finish gets all the pot at the end. I don't know. We could figure something out. I mean, if resources are in play, Alloys, you know I will use 2 hands on the controller instead of just 1 like I have been. I mean, I do quite well for playing it with 1 hand tied behind my back. $10.29 Discord, okay. All right, so let's get everyone's opinion here. I know what I would do, but I'm a different player. Which inscription would you guys choose, right? And I'm going to try and blow this up. The Epic with 2.2% attack, 2.3 archer defense, 1.4 all damage, and no inscriptions. Or the Legendary with 3.4 attack, 2.5 defense, and 2.6 health. I mean, you can always add an inscription if you get once you get one to this, right? I think I would do the Legendary just because it's a Legendary. You know, you have more options with a piece of Legendary equipment than you do with a piece of Epic equipment or armament. Just my opinion, but. Ooh, do we got a rally coming on this? Nope, not yet. Yeah, I mean, ideally you want attack, defense, and health somewhere in the 3s, but those are very good stats for just traveling or dispatching, right? All damage is nice. I'm not going to discount that. I just think you have more options long term with the Legendary than you do with the Epic, but. Yeah, me too, Master. I got one already for a future balanced after I trade in 8 inscription shards. So one of the suggestions that several of the content creators, including myself, made to to Lilith today was exactly surrounding armaments, right? I mean, you save up, it takes a while to save up 180 of these gold coins. And in here, you can get some inscriptions, right? But also transmutation stones. So one of the other content creators must have, I think he got 8 transmutation stones when he traded in 180 of these gold coins. He was not pleased. I'm like, bro, I got a 5 and I got a 12. So we came up with the recommendation to remove transmutation stones altogether. Replace those instead with transmutation crystal. Even if it was just one transmutation crystal, that would be to me more value than getting these transmutation stones in there. Even if they changed it, you know, like I don't know what the percentage is in here. Does it break down the percentage somewhere? I mean, even if they changed it so these inscriptions were, you know, a 1% chance, and these transmutation or a transmutation crystal was like a 90% chance. Getting one crystal would be better than 5, 8, 10, or 12 transmutation stones. Yeah, I got a 5. After they changed this, I got a 5 and then I got a 12. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Because you can get, if you're doing your travels, if you're doing your daily travels, if you're doing your daily dispatches, right? You can get 12 out of here almost every week, give or take. Oh, my ZL's still out there. So I really hope they change that, because those transmutation stones are not worth the paper they're written on. And they're definitely not worth 180 gold coins. Not at all. Yeah, it is restarted, and I screwed up yesterday. I forgot to restart the game, and then I popped my gathering buffs, and those didn't count then towards my dailies, so I had to repop my gathering buffs, which is really irritating because I'm so low on the 24-hour wood. So we're going to restart now before we forget. We'll go back to that KVK here once we do, but so, I mean, hopefully they listen, right? Because those transmutation crystals that allow you to reset. I mean, let's look, right? Okay, here's ZL. He's done. Who's not done? Right? Like, we've got an archer defense here. Right? I would love to get rid of that archer defense. I'm not gonna. You know what? Remaining 0 out of 10. I would love to get rid of this infantry attack. 0 out of 10. Okay, that one's stacked. That one's stacked. Another infantry march speed. 0 out of 10. Here we go. Gold gathering. Damage to barbarians. 0 out of 10. Again, damage to barbarians. I just got this one yesterday, so we can still transmutate this one, but You know, but XY is my third cavalry march. But the plan is, once we get balanced, we're going to put that on this. And then we're going to move this up to ZL. We're going to take this double inscription off of ZL and we're going to put that on Boudica. And then we'll take this one off of Boudica and move that to my third, well, maybe we won't. Probably move that to Cyrus then, which is my fourth Archer March that I never ever use. He's just kind of a placeholder for inscriptions at the moment. Or for armaments at the moment. If under 1,000 days of speed ups, France. If over, Ottoman. I'm Ottoman, always. For the only time I've changed civilizations from Ottoman in the last 4 years is to push Zenith, and then I was Germany for that Zenith push. But yeah, I mean, it depends on your playstyle too, right? I mean, you definitely don't want France if you're a rally or garrison lead. France is very good if you're a low spend, free to play player and are looking to conserve resources, get better healing time. I think Mad Mania may have the general rule of thumb here. If under 1,000 days of speed ups, France. If over, go Ottoman. Ooh, this is the first time I see 93 push into 960 territory in a while. Or that, I'm sorry, 2489 territory, right? No, that's 960 up there. Oh, we got a rally. No open field support rally. And we say bye-bye. Give me a second. Was that a TV dinner, Mamania? Yeah, 93 is trying to, well, they don't do anything without planning it out. Right? They have been fighting on their own territory most of the day. You get slightly better trades that way. And against kingdoms like 1960 and 2049, you want to maximize, I hate the word trades, but you do need to think about it. You do need to maximize those as much as you possibly can. Oh, you prep meals? No, that's nice. I mean, I imagine it helps with budgeting, and it's a huge time saver. About once a month, once every 2 months, I'll make a big batch of breakfast burritos. breakfast sausage, bacon, onions, green chilies, cheese, eggs, of course. Alright, just seeing what's going on out there on YouTube. Looks like Apple is still streaming. So he's got much more stamina than I do, but he also did not work a 12-hour day today. So we're going to call it. I'm going to do my daily stuff. I'm sure y'all would rather watch these fights than watch me do daily stuff. So we're going to call it a night. I appreciate y'all. Peyton, special thanks to you for 15 gifted today. Thanks to anyone who is a new member. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so on your way out the door. If you have not hit that like button yet, please, that helps greatly. It's 100% free. We're going to try and throw up a stream tomorrow. We're going to see what work throws at us, though, and go from there. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great night, or day, or morning, or whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. See ya.